Hello, I'm DeathSeeker512, and this is going to be the start of my uh, web page tutorial series. Now, in this tutorial series, I will be going over how to do HTML, probably HTML5, let's see here, JavaScript, PHP, and a little bit of Ajax going on. Though some of those I'm going to have to really read up a lot before there. But until then, I'm just going to start with the basics, which is HTML, and then CSS on top of that, and then JavaScript, and then PHP, then Ajax, because you have to know like how those are going to work. Uh, but we can make something simple that's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, really simple like this website that you see here, or at least it's this page. Um, nope, it's the website. Okay, no, it's not so simple anymore. Anyways, okay, so the text editor I'm going to be using is Sublime Text 2. Just because you can download it and it's free. Okay, that's it. Obviously set here. Maybe download it and evaluate it for free. However, license must be purchased for continued use. There's currently no enforced time limit for the evaluation. So, yeah. You can also use Notepad++, which is what I have used, and I do recommend it. But I'm just going to be using Sublime since this is not for Linux, unless if they changed it and made it for Linux. Let's see. Nope. Maybe. No, I doubt it. I mean, I really don't feel like running every program that I want to teach people in Wine. So that's all you really need is a text editor, a web browser, which you should be watching this in a web browser. But if you don't have a web browser and somehow are still watching this, get a web browser because that's how you're going to be able to see your code after you do it. So I'm just going to switch over to Sublime, and I'm going to do File, New, or it'd already be here. And well, yeah, okay. So the first thing, and this is just going to be super basic, and in every programming language, even though this is a markup language, which I'm going to change it from plain text down here to HTML, and then I'm going to put hello world. Then I will do file, save as, and now put it in stuff. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to do dot, no, I'm going to, yeah, it's going to have a dot in front of it. In Linux, the dot makes it to where it's hidden whenever you use like ls, but ls-a works, and ls just lists all the files in the current directory, unless if you point it to a specific directory. So I'm going to just make HTML projects. I don't know why I had issues thinking there. And then I'm going to change this to, oh, and do change this to index.html, and then save it. Now, if you open up your web browser and put file and then colon slash slash slash, it takes you to where you can view all the folders. So I'm just going to go to home, deathseeker512 .html project. What? No, don't do this to me. I can't spell. And then index.html, and as you see here, as hello world. But that doesn't really help. So in this tutorial, I'll just you know, and really you shouldn't be doing it like how I am. But H1 means it's the first header, and so it's really important. So in between the two H1 tags, which is what they're called, F5 hello world. I'm going to save it, and we hit F5. It's large. Now, of course, this only allows it to where you can see it, only you can see it. So, go to 000webhost.com. Well, actually, any web hosting place. I just like 000webhost, because it's free, and because throughout these tutorials I'm going to be typing it all. So if you go to the members section, which you saw me click on it, you want to enter your email and then the password. I don't know why people always like blur these out, even though it's dotted. Anyway, let's see if I remember it. Nope, that's probably not it. AC Coma submit, or create a. I'll be back after I log in, or create an account. Actually, I should have went through that. So if you scroll down here, it tells you everything that it allows you to do. It allows you to do PHP and JavaScript as client side, so it can't keep you from doing that. What the? I forgot it was make members area still. And holy crap, I'll be back in a minute. And I missed the giant sign up button on the main page. So then you go to sign up. And then here you can, if you already have a domain or are going to be registering it through here. Okay, no, if you already have a domain that you want to use, just type it here. So .net, for instance, or stuff. I'm just going to do this one, which is a subdomain is a domain that's in a website already. So www is kind of a subdomain actually. So what I'm going to have this be called is tutorial, and if I have to change it, I will. So then and then the and that's a lowercase f. I agreed to the terms of service, which before you actually agree to it, do read through all of this. I've already read it. You only get no adult content, no wares, hacking, phishing sites, and so on. However, a lot of these are allowed if you upgrade your account, except no wares, hacking, and phishing sites, and no mass mailers. Okay. I got sneezed, so just be glad you didn't have to go through that. And that was supposed to be a J, and I keep hitting an H. And so create the account. I don't know why this is taking a while. So I'll be back whenever this reloads. Okay, so now that you're logged in, and that was terrible, I forgot the password. And say you didn't actually set a subdomain. You can go here and say create new, or if you've already got one, you can create new. And then you can say, or I will choose a free subdomain, which is recommended. The subdomain I will be using actually would be death HTML, I guess. And the password. Now remember what the password you have, because that's what you're going to be using for an FTP thing. So like FileZilla or FTP whatever. So the password is going to be that. Or as my eyebrow starts twitching. See? So the password's going to be this. I don't actually use this password anywhere. I actually don't. I've actually been going through all the accounts and changing them. I used to use that everywhere. But like honestly all my passwords nowadays are like that. Yeah. So then after you create, you can go to the C panel of it, and this is what you're going to need to know in order to actually like refer people to it. So death html dot com of dot html. No, com. And so this is what the default thing is, and it's got a default PHP, which it'll make you download if you click it. And so click on File Manager here, which is also just an FTP thing. Enter the password of the website, go into public HTML, and delete the default PHP. Do not delete the .htaccess. Don't. Just don't. Yeah. Delete. Yep. Back. Also, in here you can actually edit all of the files, and so it has to rewrite base a slash. But yes. So now if we refresh the page, there is index of that. However, if we then go here and say, oh, upload, and then choose file, and then choose the file that, well, the folder, and the folder dot h, blah, blah, there it is, and then index, then we can upload it here. And now if we refresh this again, it says hello world. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. If it helped you at all on how to get started on setting everything up, give it a like. If it didn't, there's the dislike button. Honestly, like nobody has clicked the dislike button. Wow, that's kind of cool actually, but yes. So have a good day or night, or you know, whatever time it is. It just really depends on when you're watching this video. But most important, or yeah, most of all, have a nice day. Or no, that's not what it was. It was going to be have fun. Whatever. Alright, bye guys and gals and other